is looking at me. This one. Y'all, this is live, so I didn't realize. Okay, so this is the front camera. Yo, why I gotta do it like this? Okay, let's see how we can set this up, y'all. This is really interesting. What in the world? Yo, I don't know how to. I'm gonna work this thing out. This is the first time I've used this camera. The live. Let's see. We're gonna work this out together. Um, Do y'all hear me? Is it? Well, there's nobody in the chat right now, so share screen. I just want to turn this camera. Hmm. So I'm gonna do a reading in a minute. I should have said something. So I'm gonna do a reading and just jump in if there's something that you want to talk about, questions you may have. If you actually want a reading, you want to ask like specific things. If we're getting into conversation, at it, that's what we're here for. The money part is an exchange of our time and our energy and our wisdom in these situations. So it's not necessary, but it's definitely appreciated if you wish to. So let me get. I pretty much have everything set up. However, with this new situation here, it's like, let me rearrange, basically. Let me rearrange just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, let's see. A song I thought about today was Clips. Hot damn, it's a new day. Hot damn, what them boys want the money, man. And so I thought about that as well as wanting to get out the first spread. So we're going to focus in and zoom out so we can get the entire picture. And yeah, it's a new day. So, thinking about how we're bettering ourselves into that new day. How is that day used? You always want the money, Mike. That's you know, an interesting song to download at this moment because it's like I need to get the rewards from my investments into businesses, and I'm very much interested in it. And it's like the money's right there, but I'm just missing it. I'm not capturing. And it was 7:29 on the clock, so it's 9:09, which reduces to 9. You know, that's a different level of stability, fulfillment of wishes, very much, very much so. So yeah, let's definitely get prayers in always, all the time, so we can use this information to be better in life and really see the signs, heed, warn, move in the light of. As we look at it, we are, time. There's no real, I guess, like concept of time in the sense of the different races that you place yourself. However, you have to understand how you want that race to be ran. How do you want to enjoy that race? And so your time being used, the focus on building toward, brings you that much closer. So I know it would be great for us to pray towards an ascension of, you know, all. And that's every individual's own restitution. It's not for us to decide what their restitution looks like. However, people need to look towards what that looks like for them and apply. Because we're running a race and no one should be trying to take another's place. Everybody should be running their own race because we're all needed. And that's why a look of a person separates and we call it race. Y'all ready for that one? Are you ready for that one? So let's get prayers in for the collective, the people of the light, going towards the light, understanding that this is a journey and we can develop what we want to on that journey. If we see it, feel it, hear it, think it, believe it. And so therefore, move towards the direction of in that faith, because that's what you see for yourself and it's within. So therefore, you're displaying the definition of faith. It's the unseen. I want to thank the Most High God, the Most High God. These are titles, and due to how language is structured, that's how I identify the Creator. Is the Most High God. Some people debate, names and things, and it's like if there's only one, because you have to start from somewhere. Even mathematics shows us that. The mathematics is a creation of the Creator. So you start with one. You start with zero is almost like that blank space, that unseen. However, once you get to one, it's like the keys. And I'm looking at the bottom. Well, I'm looking at the top of the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Let's see how this is gonna work. I have to put a light or something up because I'm trying to cards when I feel like showing the cards. Let's see. To at least have the option to. So let's make this happen. Okay. Okay. Um, how far back do I have to? Okay. Okay. So this is the. Let's see. Hey now, hey now, hey now, the dream. Hey now. Okay. It seemed like that light didn't do much. Okay, I'll get a little bounce off of it. Okay, okay, okay. It is doing something in that direction. So I shuffle the cards a bit as well. I'm always shuffling and moving them around. And I'm noticing from what I'm seeing about going from that darkness zero into having what you need, the one, the most high God. And it's still, this is not a good angle. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be able to show y'all. I'm just going to talk through it and just listen in. You don't have to come on the screen. You could just listen and get your tuition, right? Your tuition towards intuition, okay? So it's paying it forward of being able to use your intuition and being connected to the Creator and understanding those steps that are needed to be taken towards those goals. It takes work, it takes what we need to develop us into what we want. So we need certain trainings to get to what we want, which is a specific end goal. So you need to develop these skills so you get to your wants. And interesting enough, this card is actually the Sun card, and it's Big Mama with cornbread, and has the same key. A skeleton. So the skeleton key is like the key that can unlock any doors. And she's Big Mama. People love her. She's a son. You're gonna see her wherever she goes. Big Mama. And then she got cornbread, so it's like you get to enjoy that nice long cornbread. Hoo-wee. Mm. So yeah, that's what it's about. Family, unity, how we get towards that. And so I want to get into those methods, things we need to see, feel, hear, taste to develop us into that next level. What is it that gets us to that next level? How do we see ourselves? How do we see life playing out? Self sabotage is to say I do not deserve this, or I'm protecting myself because again, how did I think I could deserve this? Mm. So we're going to ask questions to understand, to understand the steps we need to take towards that wish fulfillment. This is a wish fulfillment. To get the sun, the sun, the sun makes everything grow. It's warm and nourishing, and it's also revitalizing. You know, everything comes to life and gets to bloom, and you get to see it and enjoy it. That's what it's all about. So I need to organize some things. So let's get into it. Now why? So why Big Mama come as I'm split into shuffle? Big Mama came back out, but it was upside down, and the garden is here, which is the world. Hmm. Let's see what it's about. Because it looks beautiful. I mean, let's see what the beauty is. Okay. The last one was on Big Mama, which is the Empress. The Empress. And Big Mama is at the bottom of the deck again. Ooh, the lights. The lights. Ooh, wee. And you know the Emperor don't be too far from the Empress. And he's showing up at the bottom of the deck with the timing and everything right. Um, wow. So let's see. We got the Son of Sticks, which is the Page of Wands, showing fearless. There's a bunch of snakes around. I'm fearless. It's a different, he's a red-haired child. There's an additional finger. It's not afraid. Fearless. In the middle of a field. Hmm. And a chameleon on the shoulder. A 6 of sticks. Yeah, so same suit as well. So it's not being fearless. Like you have the keys. I'll write that down. You have the keys. Or the key. Ooh, I said keys, but earlier it was a skeleton. Well, it says I did write down skeleton keys instead of, because I was thinking a skeleton key is the key to it all. However, you have to have your own security. Security. So, so because you have the keys, that's even higher than having the key. You know. So we're gonna put having the key is one level of security. Yeah. Because the 6 of sticks is here. Everybody's gonna see you on the ride the horse. And this is the story where I believe a slave, he was put in captivity and escaped, grew up in an Indian reservation, native reservation, and people that live with the land. You know, uh, and he returned. Everybody cheered him on. Ooh, the 3 of knives. Oh goodness. 3 of knives. That's getting stabbed. And see, it just went. It went dark. It went like dark, like the seasons changed. Hmm. So, hmm. So the energy I'm getting here is because again, that sun at the bottom of the deck. It's like you were not afraid of amongst snakes. You embrace your differences. Came out on top with the 6 of sticks, and because of that, somebody else is in pain. Because I don't see you getting off the horse to go out to a cemetery to get stabbed 3 times in the heart. and a dog pee on the grave. And that's all depicted here. When you got the keys, the keys, the keys, the keys. Hot damn, it's a new day. Hot damn, what them boys want the money, man. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so before I can pull out the rest of the card, let me get this together because I was taking the notes on the song as well. Because it's like the sun is out. This is giving the energy of being fearless and being seen. Again, Six of Sticks, being seen at the top, and then Big Mama right here kept trying to come out. You're going to be seen, and this is going to be heartbreak for someone else. And maybe I should turn these cards this way so I can. Okay. Just a little extra space. Okay, so hmm. So yeah, okay. So the movement of Three of Knives, the Three of Knives after this type of situation, you can rest assured someone's not going to be feeling good about this. And it's in the analyzing sense because it's swords, it's communication. This is action. And because of your action, you're being rewarded, you're being seen. Hmm. So okay. So what it looks like is we're going to see how brave and what direction this Son of Sticks is needed to move into. Oh, strength. Be powerful. Know that you are a lion, a tiger. You have the same heart as it, but however, you're gorgeous and you look nice, but you're very powerful. Very powerful. And beautiful. Very, very powerful. Well, snap your head off. However, very, very beautiful. I love the strength card. I'm falling more and more in love with it. And that's actually, a sign I find of interest because it's like, you can't hide the sun. You cannot hide the sun. You can't. You can't hide the sun. And yeah, so being fearless, being a tiger, going after it, getting it. Okay, Six of Sticks. Ooh, and it's gonna bring you in an Ace of Coins, isn't it? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Wow. Hmm. It is. Huh. It's like the win. It's the winning ticket. Wow. Okay. And this three of knives is going to surround this father of baskets. Now, the father of baskets is a loving, kind, generous man, understanding his emotions, balanced. Because if you're out on water, hey, you got to be balanced. And there's that coin again. Ooh, I see a coin on his boat, and I think that's to refract certain fish. Let me look that up. Hmm. Okay, so coins have been placed on boats for a variety of reasons, including paying charon, a classical iniquity. People believe that the dead needed coins to pay charon, the ferryman who transported the souls across the river Styx, which separated the living and the dead. This practice is known as coins for the dead. It's a way to show respect or express bereavement. I heard that word today, bereavement, which is, sadness or, wallow. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. Whew, I mean, that's a lot. So, safeguarding the ship. In some seafaring traditions, coins were welded to the keel. Let's look that up. I should really bring my dictionary. The keel, a structural element of a ship hull or boat hull. Which one is a hull? The hull is where the ship is collected. It should let me do it twice. Because I should be able to look up within a look up within a look up. That's okay. That's what a dictionary is for. It's on the phone you can highlight it and look it up really quickly, and it's a small window, like a half window of whatever you looked up. And I looked up a word to clarify, and there was another word in that miniature article, like the mini pop up. And so I wanted to look a word up in there. I wanted to look a word up that was within that text, but it didn't provide another option to do the highlight and look up. So, yeah, commemorating events. Coins can also be used to commemorate important events in a ship's history, such as the christening or being moved from dry dock to water. For example, shipbuilders may place coins at the bottom of the mast in the hopes that a sailor can use them to pay charon if the ship sinks. So it's still those are two um, charon. Let's see this. What else it gives me? And it's spelled like Karen. The pronunciation listed here is Karen. And it looks like char on Karen. Okay. An old man who ferried the souls of the dead across the Styx and the Etron rivers to Hades. The largest satellite of Pluto, discovered in 1978, is the diameter of 789 miles. It's more than half that of Pluto. Interesting. So, okay. It's got a bunch of fish, crabs, everything you need on here. Ooh, let's get this last row out to understand how to stand in these energies. Mm, okay. So focus solely on it. We got Dr. Grant here, so become a specialist in it. And that's what I mentioned earlier. I just wanted to say like that earlier. Earlier is that um, the more knowledge, the more opportunity. Ooh, I got bit today. It's like, what is this stuff? Just be what land on me and biting. So, okay. So basically, we need to get serious. We need to become, and that's what popped up on my phone. It was confirmation, and it popped up on my phone. It says "Get Serious Network," and I yeah, being a specialist in it and really, really knowing and understanding, being able to lead others to understand as well. So it's beautiful to be able to name all these different things, and everything goes back to the creator. So it's so interesting when people abandon the creator, and we move forward. However, people are quick to misunderstand when they're surrounded by other people that are quick to misunderstand for whatever their reasons are, and you get looped into it, and it's just not worth it at all. It's time for a change. It's time for now to be in this different energy, to shake that energy off, because we're this strength card. Like, those are the two major arcana. It's like being strong in your wisdom, going directly towards what you want and need. Directly there. All the other stuff is darkness. And that's again darkness, and you got the keys. You're leading everybody else with your wisdom. Dr. Grant out here listing all sorts of plants. And like, come on, keep up with me. And this is dark, so being able to, that's that 5D, again, that darkness. And Dr. Grant is usually with a lantern, which is also represented as a star. And this two of sticks, we definitely gonna have to clarify that. So it's like which way to go, how to navigate sticks. I think too, carrying those sticks, you'll be able to know the depth of the water to understand that. I think that's very important. So yeah, you carry on. Ooh, okay. So the 10 of knives was at the end of this. So somebody heartbroken and somebody else actually gets like stabbed up with eyes. Like this is person is crawling out of church, stabbed up. Mm. Church. So everybody had their knives on them. They was ready. So I mean, you're protected. You're in the house of the Lord, right? You in the house of the Lord. And 10 swords were wrong? 10 knives? Interesting. Okay, let's climb a little deeper into the rabbit hole. We're going to do this Alice in Wonderland theory so we can really get an understanding. Okay, this two of cups wanted to pop out. And it also split the Fool and the Five of Wands. So, taking a leap of faith and we'll start some conflict. Let's see. Mm. So, I'm getting the feeling I want to do this a little different. And that was 42 on the clock when I looked up. So, this Son of Sticks, the Six of Sticks, I'm wanting to clear the energy between them. Like, what the being brave about what brought in this Six of Sticks. I mean, you of course accept things completely. Like I said, this individual is I was about to say clueless. Um, somebody thinks you're clueless. Um, it's like, and I didn't want to say careless as well as fearless. So somebody thinks you're careless. Somebody thinks you're clueless. Wow. So interesting. So what's the energy? That's funny now. Uh, the energy here that brings. Oh, so you got the Queen of Cups. Now it looks like she looking down at and then it was the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like I was gonna say, she looked like she looking down towards the Father of Baskets, which is the King of Cups. Wow. And he's just giving her, he got stuff lined up for her. He got six baskets, and he's like, I want to hand you this one. And the one on top has something written on the hat. Let's see. It looks like it says in this style 10/6. Huh. That's what it looks like. There's a shield there on the box, on the high box. Huh. There go that three of swords again. Oh, there go that three of swords. I'm not laughing. Like nobody's heartbreak is funny. However, for a person to be in this, there was something like how are all those bad things just happening like that? How? So, hmm, that's what's gonna bring it in. Can we get some? Can we get something else on this Queen of Hats? The energy. Oh, look at that. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. And I was saying about the number nine too being of completion of, well, not completion. Ooh, and that's six and nine. But that's nine of baskets. And it's like, um, just checking out the last two at the bottom is the Four of Swords, which is like rest and recuperation, communication, and then also the World, which is online, on the nets, because it's given net, it's given grid square, where you at on the world, in the world. Hmm. So, I mean, they're counterparts, but it don't say they together, because I mean they're counterparts. But when I see the Empress and the Emperor, that is the big shebang. Okay, okay. And look, I was straightening up the hoodoo deck, which is the first spread down, and there was a gap in it. That's why I wanted to straighten out, and it's actually the Ten of Coins. So we're gonna see how it's coming out. 'Cause, I mean, it looks beautiful. It just seems like somebody's gonna be hurt because this um, individual is a part of that destiny. It's tied in together, your money and your person, because those coins are connecting. So I mean, it's giving rest. So I'm not even gonna get into another communication about it. It's like, okay, this is coming in. So what about this strength energy? The strength energy to get to this money, so the love like comes in. What's that energy? Okay. So it's the Three of Cups, and then also the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the day, and the see. And I wasn't even gonna go as far back, no further back than two cards. However, it's the Nine of Pentacles by the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. So that Ace of Pentacles sits in that marriage. Again, your work is going to bring in your marriage. Oh my gosh, what? He beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. And I walk my face, and I cried in space, and I don't know what to do. It is you. And then I'm thinking of kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Wow. Leave me out on the moonlit floor. Hmm. Wow. Wow. So interesting. Huh. Okay. So I'm seeing this same hat again. So out of the look what I just, oh my gosh. This is the first time I ever thought about this. Look. So it's three people here. So it's the Three of Cups and the Alice in Wonderland deck. So these three characters here have a hat in their hand that stands for baskets. So that's their love as well. And they're like it's supposed to be them partying together, but two look sad and the other one looks like, whoop, I got the winning hat. Because Because the other hat was like 10 of 6. I'm like this. I'm something style 10 over 6. Hold on. I'm this style 10 over 6. So, woo! And the fact that marriage cards here, it's like someone is in this group and people are upset that they have the winning, they have like that winning hat. And it's interesting, one of these characters is turned away from the view, and so you can't even see his hat, but he's got his hat lifted. He got his hat actually trying to lift it higher than this is funny. He's like lifting it higher than the one that's 10 that has a 10 out of 6 label on it. I'm this style 10 out of 6. Trying to lift it, but it's almost going to tip it over. What happens if you tip the basket over? You pour all of it out. And baskets are like feelings and connection and emotion. And the person with the winning hat, like he looks like worried, like, oh, like what's happening here? This person has even got his foot off the ground, trying to lift up at an angle. Oh my gosh. A parabola. Oh my goodness. Yeah, parabola. A symmetrical open plane curve formed by the intersection of a cone and the plane parallel to its side. The path of a projectile under parabola. Okay, this is for. I'm thinking of a. Let's see. Parallelogram. Look, I was saying parabola, but parallelogram is what I was actually thinking. Hmm. So let's just form this proper. Okay, so somebody is trying to pull up, and this guy got the same face on, and it's this work portion. It's this work. Yeah. Huh. Okay. So this. So the strength is, just not getting into that. Let's get a little bit more on the strength because it's more than just the relationship. So what you're investing your time in, and to balance that time to get clear about it, so you can stand on your throne like in all your glory. Hmm. Yeah, this temperance wanted to come back out. You know, and so the Queen of Swords came at the bottom of the deck, and that's her again getting clear. Now she is on a pedestal, but she got her finger out like, no, come mess with me. And the sword, the flamingo, is like, I'm a pokey. They're vicious. They hurt you up. And the Ten of Cups is at home, just feeling at home, safe, knowing where you at, knitting, relaxing. Yeah, okay, so time. It's giving time again, like the Eight of Pentacles, investing in that business.